Well, your French Bordeaux and German Gewürztraminers, I guess, are about to get more expensive because of increasing tariffs. Our Alexis Keenan has some details on this. I thought this had already happened, to be honest, Alexis, that we saw in, oh, look at how festive you are, because of increasing tariffs. So talk to me about what's going on here.
So you're right, Julie. There were tariffs already in place on a number of European spirits, if you will. But yesterday, the U.S. Trade Representative announced plans to hike tariffs again. This is on alcohol that's imported to the U.S. from France and Germany. This increase will go into effect on January 12th, and it will affect certain non-sparkling wines, cognacs, other great brandies, as well as airplane parts. Now, of course, this is all over the 16 years and continuing to run dispute between Boeing and Airbus. But why tax booze, a lot of people ask, including those who distribute it and buy it. The U.S. regulators say that they basically need to recalculate an arbitration decision reached by the WTO in that Boeing Airbus dispute. The US government is saying that the EU really unfairly calculated its tariffs on US products that the WTO said that it could impose. Now, the WTO awarded both the US and the EU tariff rights. However, the US is concerned that the EU used COVID era trade volumes to calculate its numbers, while the US says it used prior year's data in order to remain more fair. Now, I talked with a major wine importer to the U.S. earlier this morning, and he said that the announcement, while it mentions an additional 25% tariff going on to these French and German spirits, that it's not really clear yet if 25% is the final determination. He said either way, prices are going to have to go up on these products, and it's going to be especially challenging given that a lot of these purveyors, including restaurants, event venues, already struggling due to the lack of sales because of COVID-19. So this round, though, goes after a much wider group of products because it applies to all format sizes. It also applies to alcohol that is under 14%. So hard to get around some of the loopholes that distributors and importers were using with the prior tariffs. Julie?
All right, a lesson, stock up on your French and German booze before January 12th. Oh, looks like Alexis is doing so. Alexis, Happy New Year, and Happy New Year to all of you watching at home.